for some space. It's Hosley. Look out, room to run here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Rutgers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Unbelievable way to start this playoff game for this offense. First touch of the football, you get a hat-on-a-hat up front, and you can see the speed in that backfield for a big touchdown to get things started.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give it.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 14-0. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Bringing pressure. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Commodores come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. He stopped, and he gets a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First down and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught near the goal line. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Commodores, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. And now to try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The back's got it. Great job there. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
The Scarlet Knights will have first and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Scarlet Knights will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up. Because
end zone ahead. Touchdown, Rutgers. This offense is still clicking. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Took contact on the throw. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll run it here. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass. It's Smith. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. He reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He's looking to throw. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Commodores are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Caught by the receiver. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch. Crucial third down play coming up.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that will help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Fires it to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. And looking for a big play here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Second down after the incompletion. Trying to find some room. It's Hosley. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Smith. He's running out of time here. It's a short completion at the big tight end. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Well, the defense knows it might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
And looking to throw now on first down. He can't have an escape. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Quick throw to his receiver. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. Incompletion brings up third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
The Scarlet Knights will have to punt this one away. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The shotgun handoff here. Running with purpose.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the stills.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Roberts. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And on the carry, he's heading left. First down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Commodores looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Commodores.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To the air, it's Smith. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just 1 more play.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets the first and still running. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Scarlet Knights will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a formed tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he finds his tight end for the catch. We stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Big stiff arm, and he breaks free. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Rutgers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 14. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. On the move now. Using his legs here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
They keep him off balance with a run. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Looking for some space. It's Hosley. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Just pounding away for another big game, Cook. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And there's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
42, 14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed. The Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Point after, knocked right through. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback will take a knee. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job is even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically.